they said, let's not mess this up. Let's start fresh here. And they began to worship God. But God gave the command as families were growing. He wanted them to disperse. He didn't want them to stay right there. Hey, spread out a little bit. And man said no. Nimrod kind of became their leader. And he said, not only are we not going to do what God says, we're going to put our collective efforts together against God. We're going to build a tower to reach heaven. Now, how silly is that? Maybe you remember when you were younger and you and a friend were in the backyard and you thought, let's dig to Australia. We can do. Maybe you were in Australia and you said, let's dig to America, okay? And you got about 2 feet and got tired, and your mom said, what are you doing? I'm digging to Australia. What does it look like I'm doing? Okay, here we go. He said, hey, let's disperse, okay? Let's not, God says, I don't want you to reach heaven. You can't do that. And so he confused their language. They began to babble. Now, let's demonstrate this for just a moment, okay? Justin, go ahead and stand. Justin, you don't even need a microphone. Justin, you're right here, buddy. Come here. You and I are working on the Tower of Babel together, okay? We're building the elevators. We're reaching heaven. No one wants to take the stairs. So we're working on the elevators, and we're working along. Boy, we are defying God. We are being rebellious. And I look over at Justin, and I say, hand me a hammer. Now, at that point, God had just confused our language. Now, I know I'm saying, Justin, hand me a hammer. What Justin hears me saying is, Abeka, baby, yaby. Justin just looks a little confused, and he says, in his now language, what? But what comes out is, Yiddish, Yiddish, Yiddish. What? And so I'm screaming, Abeka, yaby, yaby, which I guess is translated, give me a hammer. And he's now confused, and he's screaming, thank you, okay? And the only thing I can understand him saying is mama, all right, in his new language. All right, go ahead and have a seat. And someone hears Justin yelling mama in now their new language, and they're screaming for mama. They know that they're not one another's mama, but at least they understand one another, and they kind of spread off. And then people understanding me is probably going to be within the same family, so don't worry, Justin. Mama's going to be with you, okay? And you go, hey, let's get out of here. Oh, look, mankind dispersed, just like God wanted. We didn't have to have the confusion of languages. What was the original language? Y'all go down to Babylon. Was it Southern? I don't know. No, I know it was not that. What was the language? I don't know. Maybe it was the language that we will end up speaking in heaven. Did you think about that? We're not going to be texting in heaven. Okay, we'll talk. We'll communicate. Some of you are like, what is talking? I don't know what this is. That's foreign to me. And we dispersed. Page 2.